gotten my money. I bought one shark card, and then I bought properties, and I make my money from properties. So I'll be going over how I make all my money. So first I'm gonna do the ones, I'm in a private session right now, so I'm gonna do the ones that I can in a private session first, and then like one or two of them are in a public session, so I'll just transfer over. I'm gonna go in a party when I'm in a public session, because everyone in game chat can hear you if you're in game chat, so everyone can, unless they're in a party. But first I just gotta get my oppressor. So one of the ways is that if you get a nightclub, you do easy missions. You do easy promote missions. So it's like you go to your and you can collect goods and stuff, and then in a public session, like if you keep collecting goods for your nightclub, in a public session you can go in a public session and sell it. Right now I think I'll get like in between 400 to 500,000 for it. It's just hard. I usually do that stuff whenever I'm in a public session by myself. But the promote missions, you just go there and then you go to promote club on your computer, and then you could do it in this session. So I'm gonna go do at least one mission, and then after the stream I'm gonna get it, because the more population you have, the more money you get, because it's $100, because like PC players, not like PC like real life, but non-playable characters, they go into your nightclub, and then it costs $100, and I think you can get around, if you have your popularity full, which you'll have to do about like 3 or 4 promote missions, which is really easy. Like a promote mission takes in between 5 and 8 minutes. So after you do the promote missions and get them all the way up, you get about like $10,000 in your safe a day on the game. So like every 48 minutes you get $10,000. And then you can hold $50,000. So once your safe hits $50,000, you won't gain any more money until you get you won't gain any more money until you empty it, even like if a day goes by. So if a day goes by and I have like 50,000 in my safe, and then a day goes by, it won't give me the money. A notification will pop up and it'll say I didn't get any money because I have to empty my safe, but I just emptied it right before this video, so it's at 400 now. There's the 400. This thing will be full. Like the top 2 shelves will be full at the end. But yeah, and it'll be, if you play story mode, then this is Laszlo, but online takes place, I don't know, because Lester, it should take place, Lester's talking about, because like one point in this, during the Doomsday heist, he's talking about a crew that robbed a jewel store and the Union Depository, which is Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. So he was talking about them, like that crew. But then Laszlo, that's him like younger in his 20s. But yeah, this will be all full and there'll be a whole line of people outside. But I'm gonna go do a promote mission. So you go to like your computer icon. My popularity's down to 0. And when it is, then that means like your nightclub's only half full, which gives you about like 500 a day. That's why I only had 400. So yeah, you can watch the DJ live stream, or you can access the nightclub app. So like the home is earnings 373,000. I can sell that. So sell goods, I can sell them all. for this much money, but you have to be in a public session. Warehouse management, you can hire like different guys, hire different DJs, because the better DJs you have, the more money you get. So I have the Tale of Us right now, which is 2 DJs, so it costs the most money. But then there's this guy. This was like my first one. This is the guy it comes with. And so like if you buy every DJ, you can like switch between them. You just have to collect, and then like you'll spawn outside your nightclub with a limo, and then you just go and collect them. But yeah, and then you go to nightclub management, promote club, and then yeah, 0 out of 70,000. Current daily income, you can like switch the daily income, because actually people, like real people, if you're in a public session, can come in. So daily income, you can either have it for free, which means you don't collect any money from anyone that comes in. You could have it at 30, which everyone who comes in has to pay 30, 50, or 100, which is the max, so I have it at 100. Player, like real player visits, I have 7, so I've gotten 700 from other players. But yeah, you go to promote club, confirm, and then sometimes you have to go in a blimp and drop flyers. Sometimes you have to go in a buzzard and drop flyers. Sometimes you have to go in a blimp. And because sometimes you have to go in a blimp and play music over certain areas. And sometimes you'll get like a bag on your shoulder, and then you'll have to go around to 8 spots across all of Los Santos, like just the city. The mission, like if you're doing the poster, it's like just the city. So you probably, if you do that, then you'll probably want either, and you only get 15 minutes to do, or I think it's like different depending on which one it is, but this one's 15 minutes because all you need to do is just go out and get a car and bring it back. But for like the flyer one, you'll either want an oppressor MK2 and a regular oppressor, a flying car. You could use a scramjet because it has a booster, or like the Vigilante, which is basically looks like the Batmobile. And I think you can use planes if you bought the one that I did, which is the lowest one. It's only about like $1 million, because like each property, the lowest amount is usually $1 million and the highest is about $5 million. So I always buy the $1 million one. Even offices, the highest is $1 million. But yeah, I bought that one, and then like a couple of weeks ago, because you could buy, like there's one at Eclipse Towers, and when you buy that one, that's only $1 million. Plus, if you want to buy garages are $200,000, but they hold 20 cars. And you can buy 3 of them. I have 2, so I can hold 40 cars. But if you buy 3, you can hold actually 60 cars. But yeah, I bought the one at Maze Bank, which cost $5 million just for that. It came with the garages, because like if you have a office and you have 2 garages like I did, and you transfer over, it'll give you 2 garages free, and then it'll transfer all your cars. But and I bought a custom workshop, which is about $1 million, but this was the time where upgrades for the office was on sale, so it was about like $400,000 out of $900,000. And then I bought, like, I have everything that my old office did. So yeah, you just gotta go. Most of the missions is just like this. You have to go collect a truck. Usually it's in the city, but sometimes it's out here. And then you just have to, there will be a global signal where other people can see, and you can either destroy your cargo if they don't have a nightclub, or if they do, they can kill you and take it. And you get supplies, health, which if you crash and stuff, the health will go away, which means like the less popularity. And yeah, so in missions like this, the faster you do the mission, the more popularity, and the more health is the more popularity. So now I just gotta bring it back. Sometimes people come after you, but there's always this one in the city where people are guarding it, and there's always like, you kind of need 2 players, because if it's only you, then usually, because 2 cars come after you at a time and they're in a Kuruma, and once you kill them, another 2 cars come after you, so you basically have to kill one of them so that it's only 1 car, and then pop the other one's tire so they like they stay behind you. But usually you always end up at like half health, which will get you just a tiny bit. So I'm only gonna do one of these missions, which is this one. I just gotta bring it back. I still have another 10 minutes. And then the next one I'm gonna do the arcade, which missions, you don't do missions to get the money, because the missions you do are for the casino heist, which gets you, if you have a full crew, because if I usually do it, it's usually me and my friend. I have 3 friends that I usually do it with. One of them's controller broke, so I can't do it with them. One of them isn't even my friend anymore, and one of them isn't even on. He won't be on, so I haven't been doing it, but I'm actually ready for it. So the next time, like, me and my friend's on, so usually if it's you and one other person, you get around 2 million. If it's you and 2 other players, then you get around 3 million. But if it's you and, because the highest you can get is 4 million. And usually a player, if you do the heist a lot, usually a player gets about 1 million. Like, once you hit your 3rd heist, you usually get, like, your character by yourself, you get like 1 million. So like me and my friend, we each get 1 million, so we get 2 million. But if you play with 3 people, you get 3 million. And if you play with 4, you're most likely to get the max of 4 mil. And you get 2 minutes in the vault. But you have to, like, only 2 of them are out in the open, and the rest you have to hack. Like me and my friend, we do where I hack and he collects the money. So like we did one where we both got the car out in the open. That gave us about 500,000, and then I hacked, and then he went in and got the money, and then I hacked like the 6 or 7 panels, and then I collected money too, and we got about like 3 million that time. But the way you get a bunch of money is you buy arcade games, and again, it's just like the nightclub, because with the nightclub, people that don't even like non-playable characters, like the NPCs that are driving on the throughway, they go to your nightclub and they go in and they have to pay a fee. And same does with the arcade, except they come in and then they play your arcade game. So the more games you have, the more money you'll get. And that one, your safe max is 50,000. And if you actually hit the max and you don't take it out for a while, you won't get any more money, and Jimmy will actually start spending the money, because Jimmy works there. He's one of the employees, and yeah, you'll get a call when you get full, and when your safe gets full, you'll get a call from one of the employees, and then she'll say, if you don't like collect your money from the safe, Jimmy will start spending it on beer and stuff. And I actually went, like, once you hit like 3 days after, I think it takes around 3 or 4 days after your safe gets full, and then he'll start spending like 1,000 per day. So you have about 3, well, the best thing to do is, because once it goes full, you can't collect any more money, so you gotta do it the day it goes full. But yeah, the more you start with 4 arcade games, and then you can buy more, and I've bought in 2. One of them, and you can actually play them. One of them is a claw machine that you actually get 100,000. It's hard, You get $100,000 dollars if you actually pick it up, but it costs 100 to. But if it's like if you don't own the nightclub, it costs 100 to play. And NPCs, they use it. Other players, they use it. But yeah, the more games you have, the more games they'll play. I'll go there and I'll show you like how to buy, because there's like 2 laptops there. There's one in your office and then there's one like down where the planning room is. And the planning room is I think that's for planning and stuff. The computer, it's for examining like the casino. And then the one in your office is for buying games and I think selling games and selling stock. But once you buy a game, it takes a couple minutes in real life to actually get delivered. Just like a car. It takes a couple minutes, or it takes like a minute to get delivered to your garage. It's just like that for an arcade game. But yeah, this is how easy it is. It usually takes around 8 minutes. And then it'll go up like 2 or 3, like there's sections and it'll go up in sections. Like that got a little bit less. But yeah, like I'm going over, this is like this is one of the best ways, because you actually get, when you do this, you get money for doing these missions, and then you get money from your safe when you increase your popularity. So yeah, you go in and see I went up like 1 1/4, and then you have you can store a car here. Like 1 car can be stored here, and I have that. It's an off-roading car. And then you can buy a garage. You can buy this one is for you can buy, like, if you buy a mule custom and then a van, you can actually put it delivers here, and then you go to the basement 1. But basement 2, 3, and 4 are actually 10-car garages, so you can store like 30 cars in here. But you can't spawn in here. So yeah, right here is basement 1. And then down at the bottom is the terabyte garage. You unlock that once you buy a terabyte. Right here. Cause yeah, here's the van. You can get the wedge on the front, fully armored, with a minigun on the top. And then here is a mule custom. Wedge on the front, fully armored, and then the passenger can use the grenade launcher up at the top of it. So this one holds only 2 people, and the back can't open. So the back doesn't open when you customize it. This one can hold 4 people. And then I only have 1 out of the 3 garages. And then I have my terabyte garage. So basement level 2 is the one I have. It's a 10-car garage. Then 3 and 4 are 10-car garages. And then there's a terabyte garage too, which stores your terabyte, and then you can upgrade your terabyte. So yeah, here I'm storing 7 cars in here. These were all like from my office when I was switching offices. So I got this car, which I don't know, I think I can actually sell it for 100,000. This I won from the wheel. It's not really that good of a car. Like it's like an old Lamborghini, but it's not really that good of a car. The only thing good about it is that it goes up and it looks cool. Except when you get out of it, the doors that go up never close when you get out in a garage. This one I won from the wheel. It actually costs about like $1 million. This one, you get it free when you own a office. And yeah, I have it in a gold in this. I just found it on the street and then I upgraded it. This one you get free when you get an office. So once this was actually like my first car ever in the game, or not my first car ever. My first car ever was one like this. But this isn't really my first one. But then my first expensive car was this, and it was $1 million. Because I got a $1 million shark card, and then I bought this. And then, once I got in office, and I saw that it was free, I sold this for $500,000, and then I got it back, and I just made a replica of it. So yeah, this is probably like the fastest car in here. That isn't even fast. This one looks the coolest, but I'm gonna take this one to my arcade. Yeah, I have the blue underlights. But when I got it, I just had it in the normal red because I didn't have enough. Because you only got 1,200,000 from the shark card, from the $20 one. So then I bought this for exactly $1 million. And then I upgraded it. Like I upgraded the spoiler for 100,000, and then the wheels, and then that was it. I couldn't upgrade the color, so I still had a red. But now I have it in like a gold, and then I have blue underlights. But I'm gonna go to my arcade now. Yeah, so I have the 4 starter games, which you can actually play the starter games, but you need 4 players to play it. It's like the starter games are like Mortal Kombat. It's like a tournament, because like there's 2 games, and then across from that there's 2 games. So like the 2 next to each other, they actually battle, and so does the other 2 next to them. And then the 2 winners versus each other, and then I think you get a bunch of money if you win. I've done it before with random people. It was me, my friend, and like 2 random people that we were talking to in game chat. Yeah, I could go to my arcade. And then I'll do the office one. You have to be in a public session, so I'm gonna do that after. But the bunker, you can't really make money off of it, but the good thing is that the bunker you can unlock is if you have an anti-aircraft trailer, like I do, or if you buy an APC. APC only comes with like not missiles, but it comes with like a normal gun but with explosive ammo. But then if you do bunker missions, you can keep unlocking things, and you can unlock missiles. So you can unlock homing missiles for an APC, which is just missiles that lock onto people on the ground or air. And then you can have that for anti-aircraft trailer. You can unlock new weapons for a half-track, like any war stock vehicle that's armored and stuff. You can unlock new things for it. Oh, and you can unlock, because your MOC that's stored in the bunker, you can get MK2 weapons, and then you can get like weapon paints for it, like weapon camos. You can get new scopes, and then because this gun, the scope on it, I just unlocked, and yeah, this is what like the MK2s look like. They look like a better carbine rifle, MK2, assault rifle. This one you can't turn into an MK2. Full pump, MK2. Special carbine, MK2. But yeah, this is actually the marksman rifle, but it's MK2, and you can actually take the scope off of it and put a little scope on it instead of the normal scope, and then it becomes like a hunting rifle. Except for like if you go into first person, press that, and then you can use the scope, but it's just like this scope. Or like any scope. But yeah, it's like a hunting rifle. Like, it can shoot really, really far. And it shoots 7 or 8 bullets. Yeah, it shoots 8 bullets. Yeah, but they make it so that you can get extra rounds. Like, you get extra rounds in your mag you can make it so that a sniper isn't even a sniper. You can make it so that it's like a hunting rifle or something. And then, yeah, you can upgrade stuff in your bunker, but like, it costs $1 million and you don't really make money off of it, because once you get it, you actually have to spend money to upgrade it. So yeah, right here's like the planning, but when you go upstairs, there's the safe, which I think is full, unless I just emptied it. Yeah, I think okay, yeah, arcade. You'll know if it's full. 11,000. Yeah, I'll show you how to, so the 4 games are like, those are the 2 that I bought, the claw machine and then like the multiplayer. And then those are like the 4 Mortal Kombat ones. But you can like sit down at the computer here. Manage arcade games, so like you can move them to places. Or like you can switch. But then you can see like you can't switch. I don't think you can switch around. You can hold 35 games in an arcade, and I think it comes with 35 games. But yeah, my total earnings from my safe has been this much, which most of the games are around like 300,000. I'm gonna like do this. I was planning on saving up my safe, and then once I got enough, like 300,000, I would buy a new game. But yeah, there's some like this, which is like just a old one. This one is, yeah, the Mortal Kombat one. These 2 I own. And then, yeah, they cost a lot of money, but the more games you have, the more money you get from players when they play. But yeah, like the multiplayer ones like this that require 2 people cost more money. Or I think the more money a game costs, the more money you get from it. Yeah, there's like, this is the cheapest one. I haven't bought it. Okay, so now I gotta go to I'm gonna create a party real quick so that I can go into a public session. I'm putting it to private because like my friends, I always join my parties when I have them. So yeah, like here's 2 people, like there's always 2 people. Here's the person that alerts you that Jimmy's gonna spend your money. And then yeah, usually this is just like a TV right here, but like you can upgrade it. Right here's the TV. Sometimes Jimmy watches TV and sometimes it just says that. But then here's Jimmy. So I'm gonna go into a public online. I just have to do find new session. And then I'm gonna do 1 vehicle. So you can do vehicle cargo and special cargo. Special cargo, you buy a warehouse. You can buy a small, a medium, or a large. I bought a small because a small you get about 300,000 for selling. And it doesn't really take that long to fill up. Unlike a large, which is 3 times the size. And then you buy a vehicle warehouse, small, medium, or large. I bought a small because, yeah. And then you can go into a public session if you have organization members. So you go, and if you have like 4 members in your organization, like your CEO, you go into your warehouse, you go to vehicles, and then you pick the vehicles. So the first one you pick will be for you, and then the other 3 will be for like your other 3 CEO members. And then you each get to customize your car the way you want it. But yeah, the better customization, the more money you get. But yeah, and then you could either do like a low end, which is in the city, a medium end, which is like in Sandy Shores, or a high end, which is in Paleto Bay. Okay, I'm in party chat. But I usually do high end because it gives you way more money. It gives you like 100,000 more per car. But yeah, I don't even have to leave my office when I spawn in it. How many people are in the session? 27. So you go here, onto your computer. I'm already CEO from last session. So, go there, log in. So yeah, special cargo, which is, 7 out of 16 crates. So the small can do, can hold 16 crates. Which is, this is like the cheapest one, 44%. And then here's my office. My office used to be way over here. So yeah, small, which is one of mine. And then medium, which is one right down the street, but like, they're all in the city. And then a large, there's like not that many larges, but if I was to pick a large, I'd probably pick this one, which can hold 111 crates, which mine can only hold 16, but a large can hold 111. Yeah, and they're all like, and then a medium can hold, so large holds 111, medium holds 42, and then a small holds 16, which you can get. It's better when you have more members, because you can only carry one crate at a time. So if it's just you, you could go with one crate, which is 2,000, then 2 crates, which is 8,000, or 3 crates, which is 18,000. So yeah, if it's you and 2 other people, you can buy 3 crates, and then you can each get them. But yeah, 16, like, this, yeah, smalls are only around 318,000. I wonder how much mine was. My current value is 229,000. This is like only half. Like, this is under half, so it'll probably be around, like, I think half is about 250,000. So like, I could get 500,000 from one of these. I bet you could get around 1 million with, if you have 111. But I think you can only, because like the more crates you have, like the harder it'll be. So I'm just gonna do 1, and then I'm gonna do a vehicle, which is easier. Okay, so 1, and now I need to exit my office. But you have to, like, if you want a car and you don't want to call one in, you have to like go to your office garage and get a car. So yeah, and when you go, I go there. Usually an oppressor or a flying car, because it could be anywhere on the map, even Paleto Bay, even in the water. So I'm gonna do this, and like, these are the 3 easiest ways: nightclub, arcade, and office. But the best value is like the nightclub. Easiest missions, and you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on games and stuff. Oh wait, I need to get go to the drop zone. Okay, so I guess the crate's gonna drop from something. It's like alcohol and tobacco. Yeah, buy special cargo, so anyone who has a warehouse like I do. So people who don't have a warehouse can destroy my crates. Even people with a warehouse, if their thing's full, they can like destroy my crates if they want to. But if your warehouse isn't full, then they can. What am I targeted at? No! I wasn't even trying to target him. Now he's after me and I gotta stop. Like, I actually gotta get out of my car and he's gonna target me. He's like targeting me. If he kills me, I'm gonna be mad. This is why I always want to be in a public session. So I spent, like, yesterday, I spent all day trying to get into a public session by myself. And like later at night, my friend wanted to play, and then we were gonna go around killing people in a normal session. And what do? I go into an invite only, find new session, and I was in one by myself. And we wanted to be in one with other players. What do I gotta do? Throw a flare. Oh. Carrying a weapon. Yeah, here's like another MK2. It's a sniper. Just gotta like keep moving. Wait for the crate to land, and then I can just get it, and then I can go back to my warehouse. Okay, it's landing, so I can get back on my presser. Where is it? Yeah, and then 30 seconds for a global thing. Which then, that jet's probably gonna come back for me. But I have 20 seconds and about like a mile and a half. 10 seconds. I'll like almost be there. I'll be like just on the street by the time that goes off. Like the jet is right there. That's a different jet. He's like right there. Okay. Someone, I remember yesterday, someone was sourcing their cargo for they were doing something like sourcing their cargo. I think they were doing this, and I pull up in my oppressor, and they think I'm gonna kill them, and then they stop, and then they text me on the game, on the phone, and they say, "Are you gonna kill me?" And then I said, "No, I'm just gonna protect you." And they sent me a invite to their CEO, and I accepted it, and I helped them. But see, like you can only hold like 16. What? So 4, 8. Yeah, 8. Wait. 4, 8, 12. But it only has like 12 racks. Except like there's little things that are here. But yeah, how you sell all this stuff is you go to your laptop here, and then sales made 3, and then you can sell 7. So I can sell 1 crate for 10,000, 4 crates for 52,000, 7 for 94,000, or all for 135. So it'll be double. This will actually be double by the time I'm done, because I have 8 out of 16. Special items, I have 1, which is a diamond, which is right up there. I'm looking at it. That's like a diamond in a briefcase. What I just got was that, which I don't even know how I was carrying it on my oppressor. Right here, I think is medicine. Right here is just bags of stuff. That's gotta be like ammo or something. And it looks like, I think it's like gold and silver. That's tobacco and alcohol. That's a diamond. That's like an egg. Okay, this is these are diamonds. These are the diamonds. And then that's a gold minigun. Yeah. But now I'm gonna do a special vehicle one. I gotta go back to my office. Sometimes for it, you have to get a cargo bob, go to a ship that's carrying it, and then you gotta get it from the ship, which is hard because there's like about 20, or there's like 3 ships there, and there's about 20 people on each ship, so there's like 60 people there shooting at your cargo bob, which goes down fast when there's 60 people shooting at it. Plus, you're trying to get a car that's on a ship, that's on like a tugboat. So, oh yeah, and by the 27th, if you do 10 daily objectives, you get $1 million, which I already did. But basically, you would have had to start 2 days ago.
No way.
Because 10 you would have had to do it would have taken you, if you would have done all three for the 10 days. So the first day, yeah, you got to start last Thursday. So on Thursday, if you did 3, then you would get, so you could do 3 Thursday, 3 Friday, 3 Saturday, and then Sunday, because all you would have had to do if you did the 3 for the first 3 days. So if you did 3 Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of last week, you would have had to just done 1 on Sunday, and then you would have gotten it. But I had to do 2 yesterday to get it. So I think I did like I did 3 on Thursday, and then I think I did like 2 Friday, 1 Saturday, so that was 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I did 3 Thursday, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, so that was 7. And then I did none on Sunday. And then I did 1 on Sunday, and then I did 2 yesterday and got it. But you have until the 27th, but you would have had to start Sunday because did 3 on Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that's 9, and then Wednesday, I would have had to done 1 Wednesday. But right now it's Tuesday, so even if you did 3 today and 3 tomorrow, then that would only be 6. So you can only do 6 by the 27th now. But hold on, I need to go back up and do my vehicle cargo. With my friends in this session? I just saw, oh yeah. He must like just joined. But I need to go to my office, not my oppressor. I was starting to go up to my oppressor. And then office. And now I need to do like a vehicle cargo. Vehicle cargo is just easy. But the good thing about having a cargo bob, the bad thing about a cargo bob is that you always like die, and then you need to like get somewhere, or then you need to like call Pegasus, because if you have a cargo bob, you could just call Pegasus to get one. So then you could just call Pegasus, but then you have to go to an airfield and get it. And then but the good thing about it is that once you get it and the global signal is, once like everyone can see it, you're like in a cargo bob, so like you're going really fast. But then the good thing about the ground is that you just go and steal it. But the bad thing is someone could just come up with an oppressor and just blow it up, or kill you and take it. So you have vehicle cargo and then special vehicle work, which you can launch missions with all of these. But once you do this one, you can do this one, and then once you do this one, and then this one. So I've done up to here. I haven't done this one, because once I do, then I can do this. And once I do this, I can do this. I think I'm actually gonna, this gets stored in, yeah, your vehicle warehouse. I think I'm gonna buy this and this and this sometime. This is a waste of money because it's a slow 4-wheeler that just turns into a, like a boat thing, when you could just get a submarine car for the same amount of money. I own these two. And this one's a waste of money too. You could just buy a submarine car. This is just like a boat, and it goes slow on water. Because in a bunker mission, you actually get to use this. And it goes slow, and you could just use, your, Strom, whatever, and then, you could shoot missiles and use a machine gun. But, oh wait, I already did that. Vehicle cargo. So you go source vehicle. Do that. And then it will say exit. Or exit office. Deliver the Tampa. Okay, I don't need to, it's a standard range car. Usually the high-ranged ones, like the Lamborghinis and the Bugattis and that stuff, and the McLarens, they're usually the ones on the ship. But yeah, so I have to go get the car and bring it to my office. But they're like all fast. So like if there's a jet after you and they're trying to hit you with a missile, it's most likely that they're not going to hit you because you'll be going really, really fast. And get my oppressor. But like if it's like an oppressor going after you, unless you're in like a McLaren car, then you're gonna be dead, because the McLaren is the fastest out of them. I don't know what this one is, because if you like get a car, because like I once got a Lamborghini one, and then I sold it. Like I sold it, and then a couple of them later, a couple cars later, I got it again. But you don't get the second car if it's in your garage. Like if I already have one type of car in my garage, I won't get it again until I sell it. And then once I sell it, I'll get it again sometime soon. Like the highest of them is, yeah, the Lamborghinis, the Bugattis, and then the McLarens. Those are the highest, and those are the ones that you want to wait for other players to do. Because like if it's you and two other players and you have all three of them, and if the players are high levels and they don't crash the cars, because no one goes after you when you do it. Unless, because like NPCs, they don't go after you when you sell the cars, but like other players can. So like if you're with two other players, and like if it's just you and two other players in a session, and then they're in your organization, you could just go in and you can select the cars, the three highest paid cars, which are those three that I just said, and then you can sell them. But I have to like go in here. I have a hangar, so I can just go right through. Usually people would have to go around it, but I can just go right through because I have a hangar. I'm gonna have to take him out. Get the cargo bob. Oh my god, I know what this is. I was gonna call Pegasus. I'm not gonna take one from my hangar, because then because if it gets destroyed, then I'll just have to call Mars Mutual.
Hello, this is Pegasus Lifestyle Management.
Helicopter, cargo pod, jet sam. It's right here.
Hope you're very happy, sir.
Yep, it's like, this is a standard range and it's making me get a helicopter. So yeah, I get in the helicopter. I don't think it'll make me take that other one. Yeah, see? Now hook onto the Tampa. It's gonna be in the water. See, it's on the water. It's a tugboat. So there's two tugboats. But the two tugboats, they both have 20 people, but then the tugboat's carrying a trailer. Like, it's tugging a trailer that has a bunch of people. Why do I have the cops on me? This is mine. You can bribe the authorities, the CEO ability thing. CEO abilities. Bribe authorities for 15,000. I could just call Lester. Ghost organization. Remove your organization. Special cargo blips of the map. Grab authorities. I just do that. I could just call Lester for like $100. Get the hook ready. I'm gonna try to hook onto it, but it's a good thing that the tugboat isn't moving. Yeah. Plus Lester, he gets the cops off you for the rest of the time until you get them back on yourself. But the bribe authorities, you only get it for 2 minutes, and then they go back on you. So Lester, you give them $100 and it'll take them off you permanently. But you give them the police station, you give them 15,000, and then they're like, okay, you got 2 minutes. I don't know which one it is. I think I could just grab any because they look like the same car. See, look at the people. They're shooting at me. Might be easy. Might not. Cause see, they're shooting at me. There we go. This has been the easiest one I've ever done. Plus, there was 3 cars, so I didn't know which one. So I just grabbed the nicest looking one, because there was like just 2 gray ones, and then there was like a green one. So I grabbed the green one. Plus, it's like looks like a convertible. I could either. Oh yeah, and usually the repair cost is about like it's about like $1,000. Oh come on! It's like buzzards, really. Cause yeah, look. They're shooting. They're not shooting at me. They're shooting at the car. And then the cops are gonna come after me in 9 more seconds. No, I better just get Lester ready, because I won't be able to deal with cops and buzzards at the same time. I wish I had like a friend with me. Free. It's free. Bribe authorities. They're not even after me. Look at my helicopter. I'm probably gonna have to land. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to land and then just drive it out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to land and drive. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna land. I'm landing. I won't make it. I have to get all the way back to the city. Oh my god. See, this was hard because first you have to get that, which they shoot the heck out of your helicopter. And then, in a matter of 2 or 3 minutes, they do this. Okay, I unhooked to it. Okay. If I can make it before getting shot out by a buzzard. Because if you get killed by the buzzard, they'll just guard the car. Oh, it's red. It looks green from up in the air. Come on, let's go. Good thing is it doesn't make you, like, once you get out of the helicopter, it'll say get back in the helicopter. I can get out and I can just drive it out. I'm like just driving slow because I'm next to water and this is a dirt road. So I'm in a streetcar on a dirt road. Yeah, the max repair cost that it can cost is 30,000. So like if I like crash this thing, like if I go up on Mount Chiliad and I drive it off, no matter how much damage it does, it'll only cost 30,000. Even if it does like $100,000 worth of damage, it'll only cost 30,000 to repair. Okay, come on. You know, I could have just hidden that bridge. This is a point where I'm like, I wish I had a warehouse out here. Because like most of the vehicles, you have to get them from Sandy Shores. I think that's probably why there's only warehouses in the city, because every single one of these is in either Sandy Shores or Toledo Bay. This one was in Toledo Bay. Okay, I'm gonna go as fast as I can now. I'm just on like a straight road with some turns, but not that big. See, look, now I'm going so fast that they're not even keeping up with me. But they're still shooting it at me. I think people are still in the session. I can't see the real estate steel vehicle. It says my friend, it doesn't say it'll say like that. When it shows their character's image, it should say F next to their head for friend or C next to their head for crew. And it doesn't say that, probably because we're in steel vehicle. Like this friend is like the type of friend that would, like if we're in the same session, public session, but we're not even playing together. We're just playing, like doing stuff in online, like not even together, not playing together, not talking together, doing anything together, just doing our own thing. He'll be the kind of friend to find me, kill me, and take the car for his warehouse, or just destroy the car. He'll be the person to destroy the car. Because I don't think he has a warehouse. And if he does, I don't think he does, these missions. Oh, they went off of me, I think. And there's a helicopter somewhere. I saw my map like a helicopter. I think, no, I didn't leave. Hold on. It says that his level right now is 83, but he has more level than that. I thought he was like around 150. Yeah, I was only... Someone is shooting at me. Oh wait, they went back on me. They're back on me. But there's also another helicopter too. And I think they're after me. Or they're just trying to take out those helicopters. Well, I'm right down the street. They usually go off to you right as you can see the place on your mini-map. Like when you can see the waypoint on your mini-map, or like when you're down the street, that's when they'll go off of you. I can't see it on the mini-map, but I'm about to, right after this turn. Okay, I can see it on my mini-map, but I'm like too far away. So I gotta... And now the gang's on me. Because I ran over someone. Okay. No, I just have to pay like $4,000 in damage. Well, my nightclub, my nightclub daily thing was 1,000 because I barely have any population. Now, once like the stream is over, which is about to in like 2 minutes, I'm gonna do the vehicle cargo. I'll probably do some more of this, and then some casino stuff, like gamble, and then I'm probably gonna, I'm gonna do some more of this missions, and then I'm gonna gamble at the casino a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to the nightclub and do some of those missions until it's at full, and then I'm probably gonna get on Fortnite or something. This will probably be my only stream today. Yeah, so when I was saying that I have 2 cars, like this is the ramp buggy, and this is the Phantom Wedge. If you call in your like MOC, the truck on the front isn't your personal vehicle, so you can take it off and then you can call this in and connect this to your MOC, and then it looks cool. Plus, there could be someone, when you're doing missions with it, there could be 2 of your friends in the back, because there's one turret like in the front of the MOC, and then there's one turret in the back. They could be doing that, and then it could be you and a friend on this. Plus, it'll seat one, if you don't have a trailer, I think even when you have a trailer, or if you don't, one person can sit right here, and if you do have a trailer, 2 people can sit there. So like, if it's me and 5 friends, 1 could sit in the cab with me, 2 could sit here, and then 2 in the trailer, or even more in the trailer. Yeah, that's it for the video. Those are like the 3 ways to make money. See you in the next one.